Hello, John. This is Simon. So, I'm making this video tutorial to show you uh, how my automation script is going to be running. And I have specifically made two of the script for you. So, they both functions um, which will fulfill your goal. And I did, I'm not going to show you the actual code because I have hard coded your password inside. So I have made them into screenshots, but actually what you will get is actually code files, so you can modify them in the future to maintain your business. Okay, so here we start. First of all, I'm going to give you a brief introduction of how automation is done. So here, this package this package right here is what I have created as a WinRAR file for you. It contains a commander CMDER, which is a terminal for Windows, which runs the automation, and also it contains a folder called Nightwatch. Well, you don't need to really worry about what Nightwatch does. As long as you know how to operate it, you should be good to go. Okay, so the first thing you will do is I'm gonna give you a folder through the USB, so you can go ahead and right click on it, extract. I will do extract to desktop because I don't want to make a mess of my desktop. So what you will get is a folder called desktop due to this file name, and this folder has everything we need. So, oh, I didn't count. It needs 5 minutes. So I'm gonna show you my code first, and to effectively run the code, you will need to effectively modify the code. You will need uh, a code a code editor. I have recommend typically three of the code editor. The first one is the Sublime Text. This is the most popular one. It's quite colorful, um, but sometimes it does get a little confused. The second one is called Notepad++. So we use this for coding classes in school, so it's quite efficient as well. And the last one will be the Visual Studio Code. All three of these editors are free. You can download, so you just need to type in the name on Google. You will find download links. Okay. Well, for this project, I have used Visual Studio 2015. Well, which you need to purchase if you want to use it. So I would recommend these three. The function are totally the same. Okay, some of them are even smarter. It's just I don't really like colorful codes, so that's all. All right, so our folder is extracted. Okay, let's go ahead and open it. You will see two files. One is a folder, one is a file. This is the command file, which the interface looks like this. Okay, this is a command file, command editor. This is also editor. Well, what it does is it runs it runs the script outside of your folder, so you cannot really run your script using one of these editors. Okay, so let's go ahead and so you want to extract this first. Okay, and the Nightwatch folder is what all the test codes are inside. So as you can see, I have some of the code from my company as well. Uh, don't worry about it. I just want to keep everything organized for myself. So the personal code is what we have for this class, what we have for this project. So your code will be the checkbook reply and check if there is new book. if there is new tenants checked in and the new reservation booked. So what the difference between these two is, um, as you were mentioned, every new reservation there is a hard coded name for your customer. So you always want to check if you always want to automatically reply your customer. So the first so the second, check if there is new booked. This does what it ought to be. So um, it will check your first entity of your reservation. So for example, if your tenant's name is John, it will check if the first entity is still John. So if it's still John, it will pass the test. So it will know there's no new customer. But if there is not John, um, the test will fail. So you will see some red code over here. You don't need to debug it. You just need to know red fail, green pass. So when it's red, you will know now you can run the other test, the other JavaScript file, the other script. So it will help you automatically reply reply a message to the new tenant. So it consists of these two. So you can delete all those all the rest of it. So just use these two. Okay. So I'm gonna demonstrate to you later. So first, let's see. So let's see what is inside of it. So first, I'm gonna go ahead and show you Commander. It should be distracted now. Yeah, this is the folder. This is Commander. All right. So I have already installed my Commander here. So you'll just need to go ahead and double click it. It will open the Commander on your end, in your computer, so you can run the Commander and run the test. So how Commander works is, before you want to run test, you always want to locate to the right path of your Nightwatch folder. So for my Nightwatch folder, okay. So for my Nightwatch folder, you can see the path. You don't need to manually tap it. You just need to go to your test folder right here. No, you just need to go to your root folder of your Nightwatch. So once you click on the path, you will see the full location. Just use right click, copy, go to your commander, type in cd space, and you can right click. There you go. So when you click on enter, you shall see some yellow code after your fire path. This means you're in the right location to run script. Okay, so this is a typical way to find to debug. So sometimes if the script doesn't work, you will always want to find the right location. All right. So the good thing about using a commander rather than other end is once you close it, anytime when you log it back on, anytime when you reopen it, even from even when you restart your computer, it's always gonna be there. So if you click the up arrow on your keyboard, you shall see the path. I just click on enter. There we go. Okay, so this is the right path for the file. So now you can go ahead and run your test. Okay, first. So you wanna install your Nightwatch first. So make sure you download everything and go to the folder. So that's my file demonstration. I will show you how you will do it. So type in cd space, copy it, enter. Alright, so now you see the two desktops because this is your file location. This is not mine. So when you actually want to run the script, you want to you want to follow this file path. And now you want to do npm, which stands for Nightwatch. So space install. Alright, so since I have already installed it, I'm not going to show you what's going to be coming out of it. You just simply click on enter. You will install about um, you will install your Nightwatch in about less than a minute. One thing to notice though, Nightwatch and JavaScript with Nightwatch framework only works for Windows computer. So if you have a Mac, uh, please try to use a VM machine or other means, or maybe try to consider buying a Windows computer because it's very useful automation. And if you have any questions and you're interested in, you can contact me in future anytime. All right. So once you've installed it, you can go ahead and run the test. So I'm gonna show you the test code. So this is the checkbook reply. So this runs at second. So you always want to check first using this check if there is new booked. So you want to run this. So what it does is it clicks through the VRBO homepage, which is the homepage you use to manage your real estate business, and it logs in with your account and your password, which is hard coded. So if you ever change your password, you know where to locate them and change the actual password over here, even accounts. Okay, next let's go ahead and this step is request for a SMS verification code. Well, theoretically and ideally, we should not be expecting SMS verification for our fluence for the fluence of our automation, because I have hard coded a 30-second pause because you need to do this verification just for security issue. So in the future, if you don't want it, if you want the script to be running more fast and more efficient, you can consider delete these two and reconfigure your account setting, so you can so the automation will be fully automated instead of a hard pause for you to fill in the necessary 6-digit verification code. Okay, after you fill in your verification code, here it comes. It navigates to the reservation tab and locate on the left menu. That locates on the left menu. So what this gonna do is it will find the reservation and click on it. So the last step is verify if the first record is booked and the tenants remains the same. So here you can see I have hard coded the name to be Becky. Well, I haven't replied her yet because every time because what you told me is every time you have a new reservation, they will send you an email with their full name. So you can just use their first name or last name, just you change a part of it. So what actually happen is next time, if you, for example, John, if you have, for example, Becky, if you have replied Becky already, the next time it checks if there is Becky, it will show the test pass with the green code. So you don't have to reply. You don't have to run another the checkbook reply because you already replied Becky. However, if the test failed, it will appear in green in Commander. So you want to go ahead and run the other script. So it will automatically leave a reply. Okay, so this is the first code, and this is the second code. Well, the most of the function is same since it also logs in, go through the login process. But at the end, it will show navigate to reservation tab, browser file invisible, and it will verify if the first record is booked and process to reply. So as what you have mentioned to me about your concern, the tentative the tentative tenants will not be replied, only the booked ones, and only the first entity, only the first record of your table. So always it will reply a message containing what you want them to know in the tab, in the test area. Okay, so I think what you get what I mean. So I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate the manual step of the VRBO site. So after I have demonstrated, I will show you what automation does, and you can see it will be much more faster. Okay, so let's run. Let's go to VRBO. Okay, now we're in VRBO. So manually, what we're gonna do is we log in first with your email and with your email address and your password. Okay, there we go. Log in. Okay, so you can tell this process didn't go through the verification because I have for test issues I have set this my computer to be one trust device, and also thanks for adding my phone number to verification for test for test issue for test means. So it makes my coding much faster. So what we're gonna do is you can see the login dashboard right here, and you want to navigate to reservation tab. Now, as I have told you, the backkey is right here. So the script is gonna first check this area if this area contains a text called booked. So after December 31st, if this the second record moved to the first, it would not pass the test because it's tentative. So what it would do is it will automatically fail the test. So you don't need to worry about um, so you don't really need to worry about if the uh, you wouldn't need to worry about if it will reply a message automatically. Okay, so what the script does is it will first check if it's booked, and secondly, it will check if it's still Becky. So this test is gonna be um, check if there is new booked. So if it's still Becky, it will pass the test. It will show green, and if it's not, it will show red. So you can, if it shows red, you can go ahead and run the checkbook reply. Okay, so let's go ahead and click in. So this what the second script does is if you if the script detects a new tenant, it will automatically you can run the second script, so it will automatically goes in and leave what the message you provided me for the tenants automatically. Okay, but for your own issue, but for your own convenience, I didn't uh, finish. I didn't code the reply button because I think you might want to double check what you have typed, or maybe double check uh, the date, income, and guest, everything. So you can go ahead and click on the reply button by yourself. Or I'm not sure if you always wanna, if any time uh, you wanna upload any attachments. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and run the script. Oh, remember to sign out first. Okay. So I have set the SM phone to my own. So in the future, At this step, you want to change this 4 digits to your own last 4 digits of your phone number. So both for both of the script. So every time when it runs the verification code, it will send the verification code to your phone instead of mine. And you can delete my phone number after we are done with this project. Thank you very much. So let's show the script. So go to the commander and type in. Let's locate the file. Let's locate the file. Okay, test. Actually, I have stored the file already. So if I place up button, you can see. But I will manually show you how this is done. Okay, so click on the commander, move it. Okay, so you can locate to your Nightwatch folder, copy, and do cd space right click, go to your Nightwatch folder, and the command to run your test is npm run Nightwatch. Now you want to use a double dash. You can do a silent, another dash, or another double dash, and a single dash with T. Now you can find your test folder. Okay, so now let's go to our test, personal. Okay, so let's go. Let's test in. Let's type in test. And go to your next layer, which is personal, and go to your next layer. Now you can type in your file name. So let's go ahead and run the check if there is new booked.js first. Okay, after you type in check if, you can go ahead and press the tab key on your keyboard, the tab. It will automatically finish the rest of the part. Now go ahead and click on enter. So amazingly, you will see the automation running, and it will enlarge automatically. Yep, so it will automatically type in everything. Now this is verification code. So I have preset it to my own phone, but in the future you can do it your own. So it's 187969. 187969. Okay, so I'm gonna uncheck this. Remember this device. Log in. This is only for security issue, by the way, as I've noticed, as I've announced. So in the future you can reset your account. So let's see. So it did pass. So which means the Becky stays the same. The Becky account stays the same. So in the future, if you have replied for your tennis once, you don't have to do it twice. Okay. So if you have already replied your tennis, you always want to run check if there is new booked script first. So if this script passes, if everything shows green, you will see you will know. Oh well, okay. So there's no new booked, so you don't need to check everything. So in the future, you can always run this script first instead of the other. You can always run this script. You don't have to manually log in and go to that tab and do anything anymore. Okay, so Okay, so what? But I have replied. Well, I haven't replied anything yet. So we can run. Go ahead and run um, another the other script to show you what it will actually do when you have a fail for the first test. So if there is a new booked record, it will go ahead and help you reply, and it will testify if it is booked or tentative, because if it is tentative, the test will fail again, so you don't need to worry about it. Okay, so let's go. So let me demonstrate to you again how to run this. So if I have already run the test once. So if I click up, so I can choose from the previous command I did. So, but I'm going to demonstrate to you again. So from here, okay. So we type in test first. Now we do personal, and then we do checkbook reply. So if you type the tab key on your keyboard, it will automatically finish. So let's click on enter. So you can notice my mouse isn't moving. So this is all demonstrated through automation. All right, let's type in our code. And you always remember I have hard coded a 30-second pause for this step to go through. So in the future, if you want to change it, you always can. I will show you later where to change the code for this part. Navigate to the reserve. So it will start typing the message. Yeah, so you might not be able to see every key, to see every character, because it is typing so fast. So here we go. So this is what your message, dear guests and friends. The address is blah blah blah, and everything, your phone number. So every message you want to provide to your tenants is right here. So once you're done, you can go ahead and click on reply, or if you want, you can let me know, and we can hard code this into our script, so everything will move so fluently. Okay. So this is about my demonstration. I will show you again how to. Um, I'll show you again where to change the time. So you noticed this. Wait 30 seconds for the verification code to be manually typed for security issue. So if here is you notice there is a 30,000 value. So you only need to worry about the first two digits. So if you hard coded this to 60, it will take 60 seconds. So if it will wait for 60 seconds. If 90, it will wait for 90 seconds. Okay, so this is about it. So let me know if you have any questions, and have a nice day. And thanks for helping. Thanks for helping me with this project, and provide me all the information I need. Have a great day. Thank you, John. Bye.